You're a shame.
Yeah.
You shame your people.
Yeah.
They've lost all respect for you, John. John Fury, they laugh at him now. Mention I made John Fury, they laugh at him. I meet people all over Essex. What's happening with that fight? What's wrong with that fella, John Fury?
Yeah.
You know?
You
need to come out and prove yourself.
Do you want to get that phone, Mick? It might be
John. You know what? That John Fury, the gangland enforcer. I heard Henrietta Wonder knocked him out as well.
Yeah, he did.
You know about that?
Yeah, I know about
that's the fact. Sorry?
Yeah, I know about
that's
that,
yeah. That's a fact. He knocked him out. Spark out.
But Henrietta...
What's good, family? Smash the like button and subscribe. So we just heard there from my dog, Micky Theo, putting the fire on John FEARY. John, sorry. No, you know what? I've got to start being more respectful. John Chinless FEARY. Yeah, that's the facts. Sorry, John. Sorry, no, I'm getting all this wrong. Let's start as we mean to go on. Enforcer John Chinless FEARY. That's his full title. Enforcer John Chinless. John the Chinless one. FEARY. No doubt. I'm pretty sure what they say. Yeah, it was the furious one, wasn't it? Oh, my name's Tyson FEARY. The furious one. Well, no, actually, your name's John FEARY. The Chinless one. No doubt. That's what we do know. I got some exclusively leaked videos coming soon. John FEARY claims he was unbeaten. He said in his professional boxing career, he had 10 wins and one draw. No losses, did he mention? And never mind no losses, because let's get something straight here. I used to be a John FEARY fan myself. And hearing over the years, like I said before, I used to be a Tyson FEARY fan more than AJ. I used to hate AJ and like FEARY. And when I used to hear Big John FEARY speak, I'd be rock hard thinking, oh, this man's real solid. Oh yeah, he went to jail, he's really serious. Little did we know, he's got not even a bit of chin. He's got a wafer nano chin. Can't hold a shot. That's what we do know. He went spark out in back-to-back fights. This wasn't a one-off. In back-to-back fights, he went sparko. Yeah? You know what? Putting all that to one side, my issue is, like I just said, for years, he's conned the public. Small, innocent souls like myself heard him, I'll fight him now, giving it all that, and I thought it was real, as did most other people. In fact, there's even quite a few Donnies now who are still in that trance, believing it. Meanwhile, Micky Theo rocks up, sticks it all over him, and the mighty Chinless one has SHIT'd himself again. Oh well, I'll fight Mike Tyson. I'll fight Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them, the Chinless one. Just go in there and deal with Micky Theo, who wants you badly. Micky Theo has told you he's rock hard for you, John. Rock hard. I spoke to Micky the other day and he said, listen, YB. The thing is, for the last year, I've felt like I've been unfaithful with my wife. I said, why, Micky? He said, listen. The only thing I get rock hard about these days is John. And I said, wow. You know what I'm saying? I empathise with you, bro. I've never been there myself, where I'm not rock hard for someone. But listen, Micky is rock hard for John FEARY. He wants him badly. And there's some Fury fans, there's some John the Chinless Ones fans who say, oh well, YB, you know, John, this, that, the other, and your man's meant to be the guy. We've all been there. We've all heard the big talk. We've all heard the Mike Tyson call-outs. Why can't you just handle this beef? And people say things like, well, Micky Theo doesn't want to do it bare knuckle. Micky Theo doesn't want to do it in some back garden. I don't blame him. Put a pair of gloves on and make an event out of it. I think it'd be a wicked event, especially with all these YouTube bits going on, all these YouTube fights going on. There's money to be made. Put a pound note in your pocket, or don't. You know what, John? This is the thing. He uses that as an excuse. Oh well, I don't want to make it commercial. Oh, don't then. If you want to be Mr. whatever you want to call it, donate your whole purse to charity then. If you don't want to make it about the money, don't make it about the money. But either way, it should be done in public. All this go into someone's back garden, and next thing you know, Micky Theo goes missing somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We've all seen Snatch. Yeah? Let's not forget that. We've all seen Snatch. Whole bag of man just disappeared. Even Bricktop disappeared, did he not? Yeah? So let's not make out that you can just rock up to some next man's back garden and whatever else. So, like I said, John FEARY, you've had your big, mighty hoe card pulled out. And this is the thing, you see. John FEARY knew that, if I talk about Mike Tyson, listen, you couldn't deal with Mike Tyson's leftovers. You couldn't deal with people. It's funny, you know, ever since we've seen the Chinless One be sparked by Henry Black Skeleton looking ass, ever since the Black Skeletor smoked John FEARY, all of the Chinless One's minions have been messaging saying, "Oh, YB, well, you know, actually, that was Henry this and Henry that. Oh, YB, that was actually Henry the Sixth, and giving it all to Henry. You know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, YB, that was Henry the Sixth, and giving it all to Henry. I don't give a who it is. Either way, I don't know who that is. You know, if you're gonna, it's one thing, yeah. If you're gonna quote a name, at least make sure people know who that is, innit? Fair enough, yeah. If they came along and said, well, YB, actually, that was a young Lennox Lewis, okay, I can work with that. But don't tell me, oh, YB, actually, it's some random Don you never heard of. And yeah, you can say, well, you're a casual, fine. Either way, ain't no one heard of him. Which means getting knocked spark out by him don't give you no credit. Listen, if you'd have been knocked spark out by Lennox Lewis or Mike Tyson himself, no problem. You got knocked out by a Don who got murked by Lennox, which means you went on their level. So all you the Chinless One's fans out there, the mighty Chinless One got knocked spark out by a man who weren't on their level. And like I was about to explain, listen, John FEARY is calling out people Lennox, people Mike Tyson, which means that when you put yourself in them categories, you best make sure you've never been knocked spark out by the leftovers, which you did, because Henry, Black Skeletor looking ass, went in there with Lennox and got sparked and got DQ'd in round 8. So don't tell me about this, that, the other. Your man put it on himself. If he didn't want to be exposed, he should never mention Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson's name. And since he did, the fact he's been knocked out by the leftovers means that his claim and anything else is invalid. And you know what? Scrap all that. End of the day, Micky Theo wants you bad. What are you going to do about it, John? You said you're fit. You said you're the best 54-year-old. And the worst thing is, Micky Theo is actually older than the Chinless One. The Chinless One's 2 years younger than Micky Theo. So there's no excuse. Now, I don't know about the past, but listen, if John FEARY like say, oh, I've never taken no juice, fair enough. I don't disagree with that. And if John FEARY wants to make sure there's testing, I think that's fair enough. If John FEARY says, I'll do it, but I want to make sure we're tested, I think that's fair enough. Because you don't know, I'm not going to lie, these bodybuilder dons, they love their juices. And I do understand that, because these 50-year-olds with juice, it's another level. You're not a normal man. So a man who's not juiced, a 54-year-old, versus a man who's completely juiced, that's not a fair fight. So I do agree. If that's what John FEARY wants, give it to him. And if Micky Theo says no, then it is what it is. So that's how I know I'm not biased. I'm not going to sit here and shill. Some man would say, oh no, let's be fair. If Micky Theo wants to do it clean, and John FEARY wants to step up, that's how it should be. Bottom line, in a ring, I want to watch it. I don't want it in some back garden. I don't want to see Micky Theo end up missing on some snatch thing. Yeah? I think it'll be a big event. Let's see all this talk. John FEARY says, oh well, I've been chinned up my last 2 fights of my career. Yeah, John, listen. Is that how you want your legacy to be known? Do you want your legacy to be known as you got sparked out? And the thing is as well, before the videos leaked, you did a very good job in convincing fans, because even most of your fans to this day still lie. Oh, that footage is fake and that's been doctored. That's what they say. No joke. John, the Chinless One's Fury's fans are telling me oh, that's fake footage, that's a deep fake video, and giving it all that. Listen, never mind all the deep fake footage. End of the day, the tapes have leaked now. Yeah? I'll give you credit. Before the tapes leaked, you did a very good job convincing everyone that you were unbeaten and there's never been a man born from his mother, and I believed it all, genuinely. Like I said, back in 2013, when I was a Fury fan, hard, shilling for Fury, I believed John Fury was seriously hard. I thought he was one of them men who, oh well, he just never got round to boxing. He was, genuinely, yeah, I thought John Fury was just a gangland enforcer for the Manchester mob, and he was one of them ones. I thought he was involved in so much crime and so much bare knuckle that he never was able to do it professionally. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believed. I thought, oh no, trust me, if John Fury had put a pair of boxing gloves on, he probably would have been the unified champion, because he's that hard. That's what I believed, no joke. I thought, well, no, it's just because he was wrapped up in gangland Manchester, and he was too busy enforcing, and he was a bare knuckle, you know what I'm saying? He was a 300-year bare knuckle Gypsy champion warrior. That's what I thought, no joke. Oh no, well, you see, the thing is, the reason John didn't become unified boxing champion is because he was the European bare knuckle champ, and he was just going around different camps and doing all these big wages, these big, what do they call them? These big pink slips, going to one campsite for 100 grand and knocking him out, and that's what I thought he was doing, genuinely. Next thing you know, minding my own business, 2021, the tapes drop, and we find out the real reason John Fury, don't mention his boxing, wasn't because he was too busy in Manchester enforcing. Really? The black Skeletor looking ass and some next lighted on, some next hashtag team light skinned on, pushed his wig all the way into retirement. Yeah? Listen, John, there wasn't a bit. There wasn't even a little bit of enforcement or gangland for the reason why your boxing career didn't work out. You wish it was because you were too busy enforcing. Yeah? Having seen how your career ended, you wish you was too busy in the enforcement, too busy in the jail, too busy bare knuckle boxing. Because if that was the reason, people to this day would believe you. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Unfortunately, we all know why your boxing career didn't work out. And like I said, it weren't nothing to do with enforcing. It weren't nothing to do with Gangland Manchester. It was because your whiskers got chipped and your wafer nano chin got exposed. And you know what? We can go round in circles all day. End of the day, Micky Theo wants you bad. He's older than you. So you got no excuse. He's older than you. Oh yeah, by the way, another big factor. He's older than you and he's smaller than you. Let's get it on. Let's get on. Otherwise, just come out and listen, fair play to Micky Theo. Micky Theo said, listen, if John Fury comes out and says, I've shit my pants, Micky Theo ain't gonna chase someone who don't want it. Yeah? If you admit you've shit yourself, then we can all, no one ain't gonna listen, we're not trying to see no one victimised here. Like I said, it's 2021, we ain't looking for no victimisation. I'd hate to think that in a few years that John gonna come out and make a Me Too claim. Oh, you know what I mean? We're not looking to do that. It's 2021. We ain't trying to victimise no one. Yeah? But it's time now. It's make or break. For too many years, for 10 years, myself included, you truck us all, or you tricked us all down the garden path. Now it's time, do you know what I'm saying, to see what you're really about. No doubt.